Hello everyone, my name is Vũ and this is Learning by Programming, Hangman. In this video, I want to introduce you to the course and a little bit information about programming. Okay, we're gonna do some programming. That means game? Yeah, we're gonna do games. But not this kind of game. This kind of game. So why does it have to look this boring? Well, because, by the way, this is called a console program, or console program. So we have to start with this because this is the basic stuff, the thing that's gonna tell you, okay, this program is gonna work or not, or do its function or not, and all the fancy graphical user interface, beautiful images, is just the interface of a program, just to make the programs easier to use. So we will have to focus only on the logical part of the program first before jumping into the more kind of advanced stuff of creating an interface. So we're going to do Hangman. We all know Hangman, so we need no explanation for that. And we hope that started from this point, we will develop our Hangman so that at one point we're going to reach this fancy thing. Okay, so the content of the course, we're going to know something basic about Java and UML diagrams, which is some kind of diagrams to help you programming something. And I'm going to introduce you about the process of developing a program as well. This is very critical when you go and program something increasingly bigger and more complicated. Okay, so the method we're going to use is, in each video I will add some new stuff into our Hangman game, and I'm gonna demonstrate the process of developing the Hangman to you, and you're gonna watch it, trying to create it, and then you may try to twist it. By twist it, I mean changing things, mess it up, doing some experiments, by that way we're gonna learn a little bit faster. And the materials, well, don't freak out. I don't think we need to read anything apart from just watching the videos and follow the method. But if at some point you forget things and you need a reference point, or you want to learn something in advance, then the links that I will provide it about tutorials point and NetBeans, I will put it down in the description. Those things are gonna help you a lot. So why programming? First point is gonna help in your career, because programming is a very vast field. Not only people use it for creating programs, softwares, applications, and mobile phones applications, and all the games that we play. Also, it helps scientists doing some researches, cars to navigate, or maybe in the future to drive itself, creating robots, and making very beautiful animations like in a lot of your cartoons these days. So basically, if your career has anything to do with all of those stuff, then programming is gonna help. Also, programming is gonna help you understand the machine you're using, whatever it is, bring an idea to life, and improve your logical thinking. But above all, to me, programming is all fun and game. It's just like a puzzle game somehow, and I think if you enjoy playing puzzle games, then you will enjoy programming as well. So we're gonna do some programming. What is a program then? Isn't that a trivial question? We all know what programs is. But I think it's a good point to start with. And from a user's point of view, a program is like a file that when you run it, it's gonna do something. As simple as that. And from a programmer's view, a program is the instructions for the machine to do the thing that we want it to do. So it's basically like a recipe. And when you program something, you are not the cook. You're not cooking anything. No, you just write the recipe. What is the ingredients? What do we have to do? Follow what directions, or something like that. So after we write it, then how does it work? The way programs work is it's like a cooking robot that speaks caveman language, kind of. So when you write a recipe, you have to write it in a specific language, and that is called programming language. And then the robot is going to translate the recipe, the language on the recipe, translate it onto another language, which is called compile language. Which is called machine language. And basically that is ones and zeros. So that ones and zeros is the language that the machine understand. And from that point, it's gonna do whatever it has to do in order. So the language you see here, the bow.stir kind of thing, is the language that you're gonna use to write on the recipe. Okay, so programming is like writing a recipe, and the programming language that we will mainly focus on in this course is Java. And the compiler here is the thing that's gonna translate the Java programming language from your recipe to the machine language that the robot's gonna understand. Okay, so at this point I think we have pretty basic understanding and feeling about what we are gonna do and how we're gonna do it. So in the next part, I'm going to start with NetBeans, which is Java Development Kit or JDK. I'm going to download it and try to set things up. For our first program, we're going to jump right into a game, the Hangman version 1 game. And I'm really looking forward to see you there. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.